Good, you?
Stand up, you're welcome to it, okay? Bird eating all the bugs that we hit on the way out.
Yeah.
I call him Justin. It's a boat-tailed grackle. Gator on the right. Gator on the right. Right on the edge of the bank. We're passing it. We're passing it. Straight across from you now. Go. Right there, buddy. There you go.
There he is, right under the water.
Oh, Jesus, I'm looking up on shore. About deer
and black bear too. We've seen black bears crossing these channels.
Stop it, really. So this is dry in spots.
There are millions of islands out here.
Really?
The only reason that this area has dry edges on the banks is because this was a dredged out system. But it's like a highway. When a mammal does come into the area, they will traverse down that levee.
Right.
This was supposed to be Disney World. So Walt Disney hired the Army Corps of Engineers years back to dredge out a massive rectangle out of the property so they can berm it and pull the water out so they can develop Disney World in the center of it.
No shit.
But thank God that didn't pass.
Wow. Now that animal back there, I mean, it's obviously used to boats in here, but like we spun right over it and it came right back up in the same spot. Didn't bother it?
Didn't bother it. They're a very territorial animal. They're not the most intelligent things in the world. It's not that they remember the boats. They don't have a memory of that per se.
Okay, sure.
The brain of a 15-foot gator is the size of your thumbnail.
Gotcha.
So throughout the day, they manually slow their heart rates down to 1 beat per minute. That's how prehistoric they are.
Holy shit.
So at times, there's very little blood flow to that brain to register appearances of what's around them. It just depends on what part of the brain has the most activity with blood flow.
That's pretty incredible.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
We live on a much smaller lake now, and so all my content is smallmouth bass, walleye, stuff like that, freshwater fish.
Cool.
I caught my first tarpon a couple days ago.
Well, you're going to catch your first largemouth bass in the Everglades today, too.
Really? Right on.
And then you're going to tag grass cricket.
Okay, right on, man.
hot tub. Nice. There you go. Your wife now.
Oh, look at this little guy.
He's so pretty.
Come on, bud, I'm trying.
That's what I do on the side. This is not a full-time, I mean it could be a full-time job, but I run commercial fishing boats in the Keys. I do
Okay.
lobster fishing, I run shrimp boats.
Holy shit, look at the size of him.
He'll turn back. He doesn't seem too spooked of it.
Oh my God, I can't believe I'm this close to an alligator. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Look at that. That is incredible. He's right there. And I mean that's still a wild animal. I mean,
Yeah, 100% wild animal.
now you said that's a big one.
This is a big one. Average size for this part of the Everglades is between 5 and 6 feet in length. It averages about 2 alligators per acre out here. So being that they're territorial, they do kill each other off. They have no family orientation, so they do, consume one another. They are cannibalistic. All of those white marks on his back and on his tail, that's all scar tissue from gators biting onto him.
Oh, see that?
Puncturing holes. He's even got one behind his eye.
Behind his eye there, I saw that. Cow, that's hot. Amazing.
But if you don't provoke them, 90% of the time they ain't gonna come after you. There is a small percentage of temperamental alligators, and I personally am.
Oh,
that was so fucking cool.
of course I didn't hit.
I got it.
You got it? Did he get it?
No, I think he missed it.
I can't believe this. And this is gonna sound stupid. Like I thought they were even bigger.
They do. They can get to 15 feet long. It just takes in the wild around 130 years for them to get that big.
Oh my God. I didn't know that their lifespan was like that either.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Average life expectancy is about 15 years.
Yeah, and you said only 2 per square mile, which that seems, I thought they were going to just be everywhere.
No, 2 per acre.
Or 2 per acre.
Yeah, no, there's
Okay,
a bunch
okay,
out here.
Okay.
They can hold their breath longer than any air-breathing animal in the world, so most of them are submerged. It's so hot they don't need to bask. 24 hours they can hold their breath for. So they'll bury up in that mud. Wintertime, you'll literally see them laying all over. You can walk on them things in the wintertime.
Yeah.
Just laying on top of each other. Being that it's this hot, they don't technically need to bask because their blood is already thin with it being so warm. That's the
Sure.
reason they bask. Anything cold that's liquid form is more coagulated, so it's thicker, like
Sure.
syrup. The reason they slow their heart rates down is to conserve the energy that they have, and even just their heart rate simply just depletes energy. So it typically takes a wheat gator 10 hours of direct sunlight just to recharge 15 minutes of adrenaline. So they won't move unless they absolutely have to. A lot of people don't know, but a cool little fact about them, major part of their diet is snails. I think that's what he's scooping for right now in the mud.
No kidding.
There's a snail out here called an apple snail. and they'll get about as big as both of your fists put together, and they'll know they find one when they feel that rolled ball along the roots. But those snails are like 73 or 74% protein.
Right behind that tree.
He did go underwater right here to the right of us. Like right here, straight down.
Well, I'll tell you, once they submerge, there's no seeing them.
No.
He was up in there coming back out this way. Holy shit. Holy cow.
It's like 11 feet maybe.
Holy.
Maybe 12. You could walk down the side of the boat right here if you want to try to get maybe a picture of them.